be in his own lane while I'm doing what I'm doing. I didn't want to come in here, but this is for you guys that may think that I was yelling at Fat Daddy or telling him he need to get in the tub. Yes, I did. First and foremost, if I tell you to do something, you gonna do it. You don't sit up and cross your arms and pout at me. I've been telling Fat Daddy all morning, stop jumping around, because he already done hurt his leg. So it's have a scab on it. And I guess because he had done uh, uh, pulled the scab off of it, he wasn't intending to take a bath today. But he was going to get a bath today because that's one thing that I don't play is dirty kids and stuff of that nature. So for anybody that thought that I was kind of harsh on my grandbaby, he's a boy and he knows Granny don't raise my roof in my house. All of that is unnecessary. Ain't nobody spanked you. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. If you had to listen to Granny, then just scab wouldn't have came off. So that was what this is about. Anybody that want to say, "Oh my God, she's mean and she's talking to that baby like that," yes, and I'll talk to you like that. If I tell you to do something, you don't do it. When I tell you to do it, you know what I'm saying? You're not grown, and you're not gonna run over me when I tell you to do something. You're supposed to be getting in the tub. Go wash you up and get you up out of there, cause I ain't got all day to be messing with you. Really, babe, you got things that gonna waste like that? But that's this for y'all today. Gonna think, oh my God, she's doing this and she's doing that. No, you spare the rod, you spoil the child. And my grandbaby gonna definitely be disciplined at my house. He's not gonna run over me. He's not gonna play me in his paw for the dozen. If I tell him he can't do something, he gonna run in here and ask paw, can he do it? No, ma'am. So there's gonna be discipline in this black house. Yes, ma'am. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to discipline my grandbaby. As long as we ain't beating on him, you know what I'm saying? A word can say a whole lot of things. Yes, right. You spare the rod, you spoil the child. And that's why you got kids like Roz's kids that don't have no respect for people. You know what I'm saying? While she talking about she the best mama and all this and that and the other. No. If you was the best mom, you know, I can't understand her kid out here talking about she ain't gonna stop daggone dogging out people. For God gonna stop you. Oh yes he is. Discipline is a must. That's what's wrong with the world now. Ain't nobody disciplining themselves. You know what I'm saying? We all need to discipline ourselves. Maybe the world will be better. Love one another more. Treat each other with kindness. People in these days is giving out the same energy you giving out. If you ain't doing nothing for a person ain't gonna do shit for you. If you doing something for a person, then they gonna do something for you. But that same energy is definitely being betrayed out here in these streets. These YouTube streets. Everybody on their own lane. And they all on somebody else's daggone, you know. Like I said, God ain't gonna ask none of us about none of these people that's on this sector. He gonna ask us about us. And you gonna sit here and tell me how to discipline my grandbaby. I had to come in here and let all of y'all know I don't beat him. If I tell him to do something, he don't do it, I am gonna yell at him. That's my discipline. Because you're not gonna sit here and cry. My house ain't nobody in this house crying but you. And you done got to crying for no reason, because ain't nobody spanked you. Ain't nobody did nothing but tell you to go get in the tub. And because you hurt yourself from doing something that I told you not to do earlier, which means you jumping around and knocking the scab off, and now you gonna tell me, no, you don't want to get in the tub because you hurt yourself. Oh no, ma'am. Well, you better hold that thing. Gotta hold the scab. So Granny don't wash across it or wash the leg, and daggone honey, he almost had a baby when I washed across it, because I didn't know if that leg was the one. But he showed up let me. I said, okay, Granny, sorry. But I'm not a child abuser. I don't beat him. I don't do none of that. I just yell at him and tell him, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna run over me. Mm-mm. And Papa told him one time too, oh no ma'am. He said, Mama told you no, you gotta daggone go with the no. You don't come and ask Papa after Mama told you no. Yes ma'am. Well, y'all, that's for the ones that would have been saying, did y'all see what she said? Did y'all see how she daggone was talking? Yes, I did. Because I don't like all that noise, especially out of a boy. You crying for no reason. Not that we don't tell him boys don't cry, but just, suck it up. Suck it up, homeboy. Suck it up. But he content now. He in there. He got my phone. I had to give him that phone because, baby, he was about to shut my whole live off with y'all on it. Grandma, you said I know what I said. I was telling you to get dressed, and once you get dressed, then you got the phone to you today. And it got to stay plugged in. So I don't have to worry about Fat Daddy with that phone. He got his own world. He in his own world, girls. But yes, ma'am. I wanted to come in here and say that for the ones that's gonna say something about how I discipline him. Shoot, at least I don't knock him all around and things. So that's a good thing. We don't whoop kids around if they don't need it. Now, when they need a whooping, they get it. But he ain't need no whooping just be sitting there crying. But our dad gonna say, you, hey, shut that noise up in my house. All that noise up in here. Ain't nobody in they feeling but you. And you in your feeling because you hurt yourself for something that I told you not to do earlier. Um, Kids need to understand that we as adults are doing what's best for them and to be more attentive when spoken to. Yes, if they don't like the way you discipline him, they need to have several seats back because that's your grandchild. Right. And ain't nobody got to deal with him when he get all out of daggone, character because he feels some type of way. I don't whoop him, but I will daggone, get that noise up about my house because that ain't nothing but the devil. The devil come in kids too. You know what I'm saying? Lucifer. He work on them kids in you now. But that's what I said. Don't be worried about Big Mama daggone beating on him and doing none of that. But I'm definitely gonna daggone discipline him. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to discipline my grandbaby. Cause I go to the courts and tell the judge he better shut his mouth telling me why. And these people done daggone beat the slaves half to death. Yes, ma'am. Anyways, I'll be back, girls. Cause I gotta go and listen to this Roslyn. And I'll be back. Look how many people